If you are trying to really design a WordPress website, at some point you have to really understand how to create a menu in WordPress. Okay, so into this conversation, I want to explain to you how to create a menu in WordPress. And let me first talk about some generalities here. So, navigating a website should be a seamless experience that encourages your users to actually take action. Not just take action, but also stay longer, right? Explore more. You want to really increase the time they spend on your website. So if you have a really good menu, you are able to have a seamless experience so that you can really make your visitors happy. So in today's conversation, I really want to explore the topic of menu in WordPress. Let's first talk about what a navigation menu really is. Let's define the process. So a navigation menu is a section that allows actually for easy browsing through its various parts or pages. Okay, significant pages like home, about, services, blog, and contact, along with drop-down menus for more selections or subcategories, are what you can commonly find in a navigation menu. And the cool thing is that navigation menus are frequently found in a website header, sidebar, or footer. So it's not really in a hidden place, it's really in a visible place. So a navigation menu's main objective is to actually give consumers an easy to use method for locating and accessing the material they need. People don't have time nowadays, right? So you do not want to waste people's time. You want to really enhance the user experience and make things easier for users to actually navigate your website. That's what you want in the first place. The thing is that you are able to add a homepage link to a WordPress menu. You are able to add tags to a WordPress menu. You are able to delete or rename a WordPress menu, and you can duplicate a menu in WordPress. So I will be talking about all of that in today's conversation. But one thing I want to say here is that you need to understand that what you're doing when it comes to tweaking the menu has to be in line with what the end user, is looking for. So always put yourself in the user's shoes as you're trying to tweak things on your website or tweak things in your menu. That way, you are able to increase the user experience, and you are also able to boost your UI, your website's UI, your user interface. So if you want to create a menu in WordPress this year, here are the steps I want you to pay attention to. How do you create your first custom navigation menu? So you want to access your WordPress dashboard. You want to log into your WordPress admin area by navigating to your websites.com WP admin. Okay, that's step number one. Access your WordPress dashboard. Step number two, you want to navigate to the menus section, because in your WordPress dashboard, you want to go to Appearance, Menu. Step number three, you want to create a new menu. So click on the Create a New Menu link at the top of the page. Give your menu a name, such as a Main Menu or Temporary Menu or Header Menu, and you want to click the Create Menu button. So if you're able to name your menu, you'll be able to get back, to come back to it later on. Okay. Step number four, you want to add items to your menu. So you can add pages, posts, custom links, or categories. You want to expand the section you want to add items to by clicking on the arrow next to the title. Next, you want to organize your menu items. This is going to help you big time in terms of actually structuring the user's itinerary on your website. You also want to set the display location. So in the menus, in the menu section, in the menu settings section at the bottom of the page, select the location where you want your custom navigation menu to appear. Common locations include primary menu, header menu, or footer menu, and this depends on the theme's available menu location. So it really depends also on your target audience and what they're used to, what they used to see, what they're used to seeing in your industry. And you want to save your menu, so click the Save Menu button to save your custom navigation menu. And finally, you want to preview your menu. So visit your website to see your new custom navigation menu in action. And if needed, you can always go back to the menu page and adjust the menu items, actually, or even their orders. Everything, again, depends on your target audience. It depends on what they're used to seeing on other websites and what they are expecting when they come to your website, to your WordPress website, or even your non-WordPress website. So let me talk to you about how to create drop-down menus in WordPress this year. So you want to log into your WordPress admin dashboard. You want to navigate to Appearance menu from the left sidebar. And if you haven't already created a menu, you want to click on the Create a New Menu link and enter a name for your menu. Then click the Create Menu button. And to add items to your menu, look for the Add Menu Items section on the left side of the screen. And the cool thing is you can add pages, post custom links, or categories to your menu by selecting the checkboxes next to the items and clicking actually the Add to Menu button. And once the items are added to your menu, you can arrange them, you can rearrange them by dragging and dropping them into the desired order. And so the good thing is you have flexibility. By doing this, you have a lot of flexibility. And to create a drop-down menu, simply drag a menu item slightly to the right underneath the parent item, and the indented item will now become a sub-item of the parent item, creating a drop-down menu. Okay, that's kind of cool. And continuing on the flexibility conversation, what happens here is that you are able to create multiple levels of drop-down menus by repeating this process, dragging items further to the right as needed. Again, it depends on the kind of structure you want your website to actually have. So after arranging your menu items and creating the drop-down menus, make sure to select the desired display location for the menu. So this can be, for instance, the primary menu, or it can be the footer menu, and you have to do this in the menu settings section. Next, you want to click the Save Menu button to save your changes, because if you don't save, you are going to lose your changes. Okay, so make sure you save your changes and visit your website to see the newly created drop-down menus in action. So if you have a WordPress, the good thing about the WordPress website is that you are able to see the changes, let's say live. You can see how the website will look live. That there is a section, there is a feature in WordPress, when it comes to that. Now, keep in mind that the appearance of the drop-down menus may vary depending on your theme's styling. Some themes may also support additional menu features, such as adding icons or images to menu items. Let me talk to you about how to add categories to WordPress menus. And so what you want to do is you want to create a category first. So before adding a category to your menu, you need to create one, right? So go to WordPress, to your WordPress dashboard. You want to navigate to posts, categories, and create a new category by filling in the required information, such as name, slug, or description. And that's really going to help you actually have a strong foundation that you can really build on later on. So you want to click on Add New Category to save it. Next, you want to go to the menu section. So you want to go to the menu screen, So from your WordPress dashboard, hover over Appearance and click on Menus to access the menus screen. You want to select a menu to edit. If you have multiple menus, choose the one that you want to edit by selecting it from the Select a Menu to Edit drop down and click Select. That's going to really give you more flexibility down the road. And you want to, in the next step, you want to add the category to the menu. So what happens here is that if you look on the left-hand side of the menus screen, you will see a box titled Categories. So it's categories. Sometimes it's also called sections. So you want to click on the arrow to expand it. Here, you will see a list of all your categories. Check the box next to the category you want to add to the menu and click the Add to Menu button. And the category will now appear in the menu structure on the right-hand side. Next, you want to arrange the category in the menu. So you can actually you can change the position of the category within the menu by clicking and dragging it to the desired location. You can also make it a sub-menu item by dragging it slightly to the right under another menu item. So again, that gives you more flexibility, but also more clarity when it comes to the overall design. That's kind of cool. And don't forget to save the changes. I've said this before. If you don't save changes, you might lose them, okay? Because there's no such a thing as autosave within WordPress, within the WordPress dashboard. So save the changes. So once you're satisfied with the arrangements of the category in the menu, click the Save Menu button to save your changes. And I recommend that you save every 2 minutes, every 2 to 3 minutes, or every 3 to 5 minutes. That way, you will not you don't run the risk of working for a full day on something and just lose it at the end of the day. So if you think about creating a menu in WordPress, let me talk to you about how to add custom links to your WordPress navigation menus this year. The thing is that you have to understand that everything again starts with logging into your WordPress dashboard. So you want to navigate to the menus section. So you want to hover over appearance and click on menus, and you want to select the menu you want to edit. Right? If you have multiple menus, choose the one that you want to add a custom link to by selecting it from the Select a Menu to Edit drop down menu, and click select to load the menu for editing. What happens here is that as you go through the process, you always have to ask yourself, what is the result I want my final user to see? I want my end user to see, right? Put yourself in the user's shoes and tweak. You want to make the tweak accordingly. You also want to really add a custom link. So on the left side of the menus page, you want to locate the Add Menu Items section. Click on Custom Links. Here you will see two input fields, URL and link text. Next, you want to enter the URL and link text. So in the URL field, input the full web address, including a HTTPS of the external site or the specific page on your website you want to link to. In the link text field, enter the text you want to display as the menu item. Step number 6, you want to add the menu. You want to also add the custom link to the menu. This will help you big time, making sure that you are having an updated menu. So click on the Add to Menu button to insert the custom link into your navigation menu. You'll now see the custom link in the menu structure section on the right side of the page. And don't forget to rearrange or even arrange the menu items. So if necessary, rearrange the menu items by clicking and dragging the custom link to the desired position within the menu structure, okay? And finally, what you want to do here is that you want to save your changes, okay? So if you are satisfied with the placement of the custom link, once again, click the Save Menu button to save your changes and updates the menu. Now, how do you edit or remove a menu item in WordPress navigation menus? Let's have a conversation about that. So, editing or removing menu items in WordPress navigation menus is actually a straightforward process, okay? Especially when it comes to having a relatively simple website. So, everything starts with you logging into your WordPress dashboard. You want to go to Appearance menu, same thing as we did before. You want to select the menu to edit. So, if you have multiple menus, choose the one that you want to edit from Select a Menu to Edit drop down and click the select buttons, okay? Here, I want to insist on the fact that you have flexibility, but you also have scalability. So you can really scale this process in as many ways, shapes, or forms as you want. So that's kind of cool. And locate actually the menu item. So on the menus page, you will see a list of menu items under the Select the Menu. Look at the menu item you want to edit or remove. I think I said this before, but you want to edit now the menu item. So to edit the menu item, you want to click on the downward arrow located on the right side of the menu items title. This will expand the menu items option. Here you can edit the navigation label, which is actually the text displayed in the menu, okay? Don't actually confuse this with the navigation section. This is the navigation label. And you also have the title attribute. So the title attribute is actually the tooltip text that appears when a user hovers over the menu item. So after making the desired changes, click the Save Menu button to save your changes, okay? And you also are able to remove the menu item if that's what you want to have. If you want what you want to do, yeah. If you want to remove a menu item, click on the downward arrow located actually on the right side of the menu item side the title to expand its options. So this is if you want to update your site, or maybe there is a menu that doesn't fit into the website's vision anymore. You can remove it. So you want to click on the downward arrow located on the right side of the menu items title to expand its options. Then click on the remove link at the bottom left of the menu items option. The menu item will be immediately removed from the menu. So, and again, click the save menu button to save your changes. Let me talk to you about how to add navigational menus in Full Site Editor (FSE). So the Full Site Editor is actually a recent feature introduced in WordPress as part of the Gutenberg project. Okay, and the FSE allows users to create and edit their entire website, including headers, footers, and sidebars using block-based editing. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to really navigate to your WordPress dashboard and click on Appearance Editor to open the Full Site Editor. Next, you want to choose the right templates. The cool thing is in the FSE, you will work with templates and template parts to build your website. So to add a navigation menu, select the appropriate template or template parts where you want to insert the menu. This can be the header or any other template part that suits your designs. You also want to add the navigation block. So once you have the desired template or template part selected, click on the plus button to add a new block. And in the block library, search for the navigation block and you want to click on it to insert it into your template. Next, you want to create or select a menu. So after adding the navigation block, you have two options: create a new menu, okay, or select an existing menu. Next, you want to add menu items, okay. You want to customize menu items. You want to rearrange or arrange menu items. You want to style and design your menu. And finally, you want to save your changes. Let me finally talk to you about adding WordPress menus in sidebars and footers. So you want to really create a custom menu. You want to add items to the menu. You want to save the menu, right? Usually always save the menu. That's important. You want to add the menu to the sidebar or footer. You want to add the navigation menu widget to your desired area. So you want to drag and drop the navigation menu widget into the sidebar or footer widget area where you want the menu to appear. Once the widget is in place, you can give it a title. This is optional, but I really recommend it to give it a title. And you can select the custom menu you created earlier from the drop-down list. You want to actually save the widget settings at the end. That's going to really wrap it up for you. So click the save button to save your widget settings, and your custom menu will now appear in the chosen sidebar or footer area, let's say on your website. So as a coda into this conversation, I spoke to you about how to create a menu in WordPress, and I give you the generalities, the steps, and now the coda. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.